more time. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What a great day in Oneida County and for the state of New York. Good afternoon again. I am Oneida County Executive Anthony Picente, and let me welcome you here on behalf of Oneida County. All of you who have joined us here today, thank you for being here for a very special day that will commence in moments as I go through a few housekeeping with you today. We are joined by a host of dignitaries, special guests that are with us today, and you will hear from some of them in a few moments. First and foremost, our Lieutenant Governor, Kathy Hochul, is with us. Senator Joseph Griffith. A great friend and partner, Dr. Elaine Calleros. Joined from the CEO of AMS, Alexander Awerke. And in addition, another great partner working with us on this project, Assemblyman Anthony Burdizzi. Also joined today by the leaders of the Regional Economic Development Council of the Mohawk Valley, Larry Gilroy and Bob Geer. Mayor of the great city of Utica, Robert Palmieri. For all in my colleagues, the mayor of the great city of Rome, Jackie Izzo. And the supervisor of the place we stand today in the town of Marcy, Brian Scala. We're also joined by a guy who's really lived this and breathed this for over almost 2 decades, the president of Mohawk Valley Edge, Steve DeMio. So thank you again all for being here today. It really is, as I said, a special day here in Oneida County. We celebrated and we really kicked this off last August 20th to be exact, and it's April 20th as we stand here today. And as you see behind us, the ground has been broken up for several weeks now. Over 300,000 cubic yards of dirt have been moved from the site, so it begins to take shape and tear. And soon, the realization of what we have worked for all these years will come to fruition with the great company AMS calling Oneida County home. As many of you know, the initiative that Governor Cuomo put forth, the Nano-Utica initiative, some time ago has taken a tremendous step for this region, moving us forward. Today, we take another monumental step forward as we break ground on this site. The new state-of-the-art AMS computer manufacturing facility is going to create more than 1,000 jobs for the working men and women of Utica and Oneida County. The governor's commitment to upstate New York can be seen from the Adirondacks to the Catskills, but particularly here in Oneida County. In fact, these investments that continue to be made are paying dividends today all around us, turning this region around, turning our economy around, and charting a new course. We see it in the $1.5 billion. That's right, $1.5 billion investments the state has invested in revitalizing these communities over the last few years. More than that, the governor's budget builds upon that success with major investments in the Mohawk Valley, including $27 billion for upstate roads and bridges, $12.5 million for SUNY institutions, tremendous tax cut for middle and working class families in Utica and across the state, and of course, continued investment in this site and all that we do here in Marcy at SUNY Poly and here in the AMS site, and of course, investment in a downtown hospital. So it's through the continued commitment that the governor has made that this city this community, this county, this entire region can continue to grow and look forward to a future that is bright with new opportunities for our young people to stay here, continue to live here, expand their families and grow here. And this part of New York State, Oneida County, will be the next hub for nanotechnology, thanks to the work of Governor Cuomo, the Lieutenant Governor, Dr. Calleros, and all of our partners. Thank you again for being with us today. We're going to hear from a few of those speakers today, and it is really just fitting that we celebrate this event in the springtime as a new beginning for Oneida County, as a time when we can look and say that all that we've invested in Oneida County, with the work of the elected leadership that I mentioned, from the state level, senator to assemblyman, the cities with the mayors, the towns with the supervisor, the county board of legislators, many of who are here with us today, the town officials that join us as well, and other elected officials. It really is a day to celebrate. So I thank you all for being here, and I'd like to introduce the next speaker, someone who's been a part of this project from the very beginning as well, someone who has really taken great strides in making sure that the investments in Oneida County continue. A great friend, my partner as well, our great Senator Joe Griffin.
It's great to see everyone here today. Lieutenant Governor, welcome. We appreciate you being a regular visitor to our area. We appreciate your concern and commitment, as well as the Governor, to upstate New York, particularly to this region. I want to thank all of you for being here today. I want to thank the County Executive for his leadership in Oneida County, because this is a true team effort. It's great to see both mayors and town supervisor here today. My partner in state government, together we have worked very hard, the Assemblyman and I, to continue to not only advocate for this area, but to deliver. I appreciate your partnership, Assemblymember Dissy, and all of your hard work also. It's really an honor to be here today, because we recognize, as the county executive said, that this is springtime. It is a time of renewal, and I think this foreshadows some good things that are on the horizon for not only this community, but for our region. And I think today maybe is an illustration of all of that. It's such a beautiful day, the sun, the blue skies. I told our friends from AMS this is a typical day in the Mohawk Valley. But it actually, I think, is a prelude to the many things that can and will happen because of the hard work and the commitment by the team that we have assembled here today. No matter how we look at today, we know that this is truly a transformative opportunity and moment for this community. The Nano projects are one of the most significant economic development projects that our region has experienced in over a generation. It's a project that will establish Utica, Marcy, and Oneida County and all of the surrounding communities as a pivotal point in the global high-tech economy and market. So last year, when AMS, who is a well-recognized and well-respected multinational company, a leader in advanced manufacturing, announced that they were joining this project with an investment of over $2 billion and more than 1,000 new jobs, we celebrated that victory. And now today we keep that momentum moving forward. This is the next step in what can be a transformative journey for all of us in this region. And I want to take this opportunity again to acknowledge all of those at AMS. Thank you for the hard work, your efforts, and your leadership. Again, Lieutenant Governor, thank you, and the Governor, because today is proof, which we have demonstrated, that the government and the private sector can come together. We can join as partners in order to achieve progress and to make a difference in people's lives. This project is a definition of collective action for the collective good. It creates thousands of jobs, stimulates our economy, and billions of dollars in private investment, which will pave the way to what I believe is a promising and bright future for this area. We also need people in academia and in economics. And the next individual is someone who I've got to know and work with. He is truly a spark plug. It's probably the most understated thing that I can say right now. But he has become a friend. He's extremely well respected and renowned. We appreciate his hard work, his efforts. I won't say that he's faster than a speeding bullet, even though he travels quite fast, even though he's late most of the time. More powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. I call him Special K, Dr. Elaine Calleros.
I don't need this step, it's for Alexander actually. Well, with those comments from Senator Griffo, I guess that concludes my remarks for today. Good afternoon, Mohawk Valley.
Good afternoon.
Come on, you can do better. Good afternoon, Mohawk Valley.
Good afternoon.
My, how things can change in a year. And I promise, a year from now, things around here also are going to look very different. Because if things aren't moving here on time and on budget, I'll be getting many phone calls and many directions, as will Lieutenant Governor, from an individual by the name of Governor Cuomo. But today, we say thank you to Governor Cuomo. Once again, his incredible vision is transforming a region of the state. And it has been amazing to see the rebirth in our cities and communities. I think it is fair to say that the state budget included truly historic and unprecedented investments for the Mohawk Valley. Nearly $650 million for Nano-Utica alone. Thanks. And as the governor always says, it's his leadership, but it's also the leadership of the lieutenant governor and the leadership of those elected officials who are the best advocates for this region. Please stand up and be recognized. We're not going to only be getting calls from the governor, we're going to be calls from them if things don't happen on time. So thank you for your leadership and thank you for all you've been doing with the governor and us. That investment by the state will leverage billions with a capital B, more in private dollars in our state economy, and thousands of jobs across the world. It will keep our young people living and working here. And it will make our communities better places. I think Steve DeMayo did this on purpose outside, hoping our speeches would fly away and this event will be done earlier. And the governor is attracting even more company than you could have imagined. And maybe, just maybe, we will be announcing some more companies in the very near future. So today is another step in your high-tech future. And this is only the beginning. Today we begin construction of the AMS chip fab, where New Yorkers are going to manufacture the finest sensor products in the world with one of the global leaders in manufacturing of high-tech products in the world. AMS, New York's latest world-class high-tech partner, has brought its entire senior leadership team here to embed in the community, meet our new neighbors and business partners. Would everyone here from AMS please rise and be recognized? Senator Griffo told you the weather in Utica is nicer than the weather in Austria. You didn't believe him. We hear a lot about the Buffalo Billion. Well, it's not an open secret that with Nano-Utica and all the other investments, this is Governor Cuomo's Mohawk Valley's billion. It really is a billion. If Yankee Stadium is the house that Ruth built, this chip fab and Quad C and the Nanotech Megaplex in Albany and the Movie Hub in Syracuse and Photonics in Rochester and the largest solar panel manufacturing plant in this hemisphere And coming soon, advanced manufacturing stretching from Dunkirk to Plattsburgh are all the houses that Governor Andrew Cuomo and your elected leaders have built. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Hall of Fame performance. So please join me in giving the governor one round of applause, please. Thank you all very much for being here. I would like now to introduce one of AM's many talented leaders and the head of AMS, its CEO, Alexander Everke.
Thank you, Dr. Caballeros, and good afternoon to all distinguished guests coming here today to join this wonderful event with this very beautiful weather today. I officially became CEO of AMS just a month ago, and I'm honored to represent the company here to participate in the groundbreaking ceremony as one of my first public duties. This is an exciting time to lead AMS. Our company is a global